All right, folks, we are live here at the Shakedown Shack with your rookie, Kurt Roscoff, trying to fill in for Sue Roscoff while she is out at Just Between Friends secondhand shopping experience. Our daughter and Sue is working the event. Moving my chair out of the way. So we're going to get into our 15 minutes of music in motion. Welcome to this Roscoff version of the Shakedown Shack. Just want to check. All right, here we go. Let's do a little punching forward. All right, let's reach to the sky. Let's really work that circulation. Okay, now let's go to the ground. Lean forward. Here we go. All right, now to the side. Side to side. All right, we're gonna. I don't know why this thing won't stay for a minute. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start rolling with disco already. All right, so now we're gonna point up and across, disco dancing. Here we go, John Travolta style. Okay, shake in the middle. We're gonna do patty cake. All right, back in the middle. We're going to get into sports right away. We're going to throw up that tennis ball, hit it with the racket. Tennis balls. Here we go. Tennis serves. Here we go. All right, other hand. Switch up the hands, other way. All right, we're hearing a lot about March Madness, so we're going to shoot some hoops. All right, now shoot with the other hand. Get that basketball right through the net. Swoosh. Swoosh every time. Here we go. All right, now we're going to dribble. Lean over and dribble that basketball. Here we go. Dribble that basketball. Here we go. All right, now we're going to take the basketball right in the middle. Take the basketball, reach out, and pass it. Take the basketball in the middle, reach out the other way, and pass it. Bounce pass. Here we go. Grab that basketball, reach out, bounce pass. Reach out, bounce pass that basketball. All right, here we go. Back to the middle. We're going to do arm curls now. Arm curls. Now we're going to switch it up the other way. Palms down. Tricep curls. And now we're going to take that pitcher, that mug. Here we go. Hammer style. Swinging that hammer. I guess 2 hammers at the same time. All right, back in the middle. All right, now we're going to stir the pot. Round and round. Stir the pot. All right, now go the other way. Stir the other way, other direction. All right, now we're going to stir the other way. We're going to go vertically, round and round, around the world. All right, now around the world the other way. All right, back to the middle. All right, now we're going to start up that lawnmower. We're in springtime. The sun is shining. Got to make sure that thing's working. Start up that lawnmower. All right, now the other arm. Pull with the other arm. Here we go. Pull, start that lawnmower. All right, now go ahead and push it around. Let's see how it works. Pushing it around. Push that lawnmower. Push and pull. All right, now we're going to go with the goalpost. Arms up like a goalpost and come together. Squeeze that goalpost. Here we go. All right, now we're going to go let the goalpost lay down. Lay down the goalpost. Here we go. Up and down the goalpost goes. All right, now the goalpost is going to be down, and then now we're going to squeeze it in. Up, down. Here we go. Flapping like wings. Here we go. Okay, hands in the middle. All right, now we're going to rotate the shoulders nice and easy. Be kind to your shoulders. Here we go. Roll the shoulders. Shoulder rolls. All right, now roll the other way. Opposite direction. Okay, hands in the middle, shake in the middle. All right, now we're going to brush off the shoulders. Sweep everything off your shoulders. Get nice, clean shoulders. Here we go. All right, now we're going to smash and mash potatoes. Mashed potato. Here we go. Short and choppy mashed potatoes. All right, now we're going to do the more wild alternative, the monkey. Really get those arms moving. Let's do the monkey. Here we go, folks. All right, now the next variation, the Carlton. All right, back in the middle. All right, now we're going to do the lower half from the core to the floor. Get those toes wiggling. Do what you can with your knees. Massage and move your thighs. You can even do twists. You want to do some twists in the middle of everything? Get everything in the lower half of your body nice and limber. Here we go, doing the legs. Get the calves. There we go. All right, just a few more seconds. All right, back in the middle. All right, we're going to put arms up and we're going to wave like palm trees. All right, arms in the middle, shake in the middle. All right, now we're going to do the wave. All right, arms in the middle. Now we're going to go up and back down. So one side at a time. Here we go. We're just going to do the one side first, up and down, halfway around. All right, now the other side. All right, we got to make sure to do the Sue Roscoff blowing kisses. I'd be shaming the Roscoff Shakedown Shack if we didn't blow kisses. All right, folks, back to the middle, shake in the middle. And it is that time, folks. We're going to do the signature close by Sue, the wings. Finish with wings. When we're done with this, you can go get sauce to go with the wings. There we go. Humans have wings too. Here we go. Angel wings. All right. So that's the end of the music and motion segment. I hope nobody got motion sickness from music and motion. Hope everything was all good. I was supposed to tell you to push yourself but not hurt yourself, but I hope everybody finished event free. So I don't know if Mark sent off the descriptions of what's all on his border, but I will dive right into National Day Calendar and try to help figure out what Mark is showing us today. Goof Off Day. Woohoo! What a day to have Goof Off Day. Sue and Alana are off with Just Between Friends, working and helping shoppers. And so they left me here at home with Minnie. So our dog Minnie and me, we get to goof off. This is nice to know. Thanks, Mark, for letting me know to goof off. Like I need encouragement. I don't think so. All right, here we go. So Daffodil Day, As Young as You Feel Day, World Water Day, of course. And we celebrate Bavarian crepes. I'm not sure who the people are in the video. Doug, Carla, do you recognize who's in the video, or do you see a message from Mark? I don't know if Mark knew.
Andrew Lloyd Webber, maybe, with Phantom of the Opera.
Okay, yeah, that seems right.
I may be wrong.
I would agree.
No, I
I
think
mean,
you're
you
right, John.
convinced
That's what
me,
I was
not like
thinking.
I know one way or another, but sounds good to me. So I'm just going to go on National Day calendar to see if I can get a source for some more celebration items. National Day calendar.com. There it is. So today, let's see, what does it say for today? Here we go. What is it? So it says, got a National Day radio, but March 22nd, birthdays, Healthcare Rights Day, West Virginia Day. They have some beautiful pictures out of West Virginia. National Corn Dog Day changes annually, but must be today this year because it's on today's notes. National Bavarian Crepe Day, we got that. Goof Off Day, we got that. All right, so birthdays and events. Let's see what National Day calendar is showing. Joseph Saxton, 1799 to 1783. I don't know that these correlate with the pictures, but these are just some noble birthdays for March 22nd. Joseph Saxton was the first photographer to use, what is this? The daguerreotype process for developing photos. I don't know if we have any photographers that actually know how to say that word, but so we have David Swinson Maynard, 1808 to 1870, one of the primary founders of Seattle, Washington. Thomas Crawford, sculptor who designed Statue of Freedom at the U.S. Capitol Dome. Braxton Bragg, 1817 to 1876, general for the Confederate Army. William Henry Chase Whiting, 1824 to 1865, major general for the Confederate Army. And we have Louis L. L'Amour, 1908, 1988, Western novelist and short story writer. Carl Malden, 1912 to 2009, actor who played Mitch in Streetcar Named Desire. Stuart Stern, 1922 to 2015, screenwriter who wrote A Rebel Without a Cause, starring James Dean. Pat Robertson, founder of the CBN, Christian Broadcast Network, 1930 to 2023. And then we have Kenneth Rogoff, 1953, still living, chess grandmaster. Stephanie Mills, 1957, still living, actress who played Dorothy in Broadway musical The Wiz. And we have Reese Witherspoon, 1976, still living, Sweet Home Alabama actress. So there we go. That's me stepping in for the On Your Mark program. Any words of wisdom from the peanut gallery? Helene, Doug, Joni, anybody? Carla? Right. So now we're going to do the photo. So this will be interesting, the photo finish here. So here we go. Get ready to share that smile. I have to look here. I think this is right. Let me give this a try. I'm not sure if this is the right way to do it. Let's try it. Snaptastic. Oh.
Froze.
Full screen. Let's see what I got here. I think I got it. Let me test it here. Yep, I got it, folks. So we're going to disconnect from the outside world. We're going to go off the grid. Have fun, everybody. See you next time on the Shakedown. Let everybody know to visit facebook.com/12 o'clock shakedown. 12 o'clock shakedown all spelled out with the words. Catch you next time. We're here every day.